Welcome back to JM Football. Hey, it's been a while since we've done a gauntlet, and that's what we're doing today. Here's BBD. I'm Justin Bennick. That's Dalton Philly. Lucas DeVersa is under center.
I'm excited. Gauntlet. I've never competed in these. So I'm very excited for this.
Lucas has never hosted.
Well, I've never hosted before. I actually didn't even make the trivia on this. This is intern Chase who put it together.
He's been doing a great job.
He's been doing great.
He's done a great job.
I'll fire him.
I like what he's got.
W's in the chat for intern Chase.
The first round is going to be a top 32.
Right.
The second round will be over-unders, and then round 3 will be multiple choice.
Love it.
The way the top 32 is going to work, you guys are going to each have to give an answer. Every time you get one right, it'll be 1 point. You keep going until you get one wrong, and that's when you'll be eliminated. However many correct answers you get, that's the number of points you get this round.
Right.
Sound good to you guys? The round of 32 topic is going to be top-rated Madden player at the end of last season for each team.
Oh, for each team.
For each team.
So the
Okay,
highest
I like
guy
it.
for each team?
Exactly.
That's nice.
So say we were doing like the 07 Giants, you would say Chris Snee, you would get a point. Move on to the next one. Maybe Patriots would be Tom Brady, you get a point.
Maybe Michael Strahan.
Go over to the Jets and say, I don't know, Curtis Martin, maybe he's a little old at that point.
Yeah.
You get out right there. Makes
All
sense
right.
for everybody.
I like it.
I know we just had a discussion off camera about how quarterback might not be the place to go, but I think on this team it would be, and I'll say Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson of the Ravens is correct. Him and Derrick Henry both have a 99.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to stay in that division. Give me Myles Garrett for the Cleveland Browns.
Myles Garrett with a 98
like that.
overall is correct.
Okay.
I am going to go to the North in the NFC this time. Change it up a little bit. I'm going to go Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson is a 99 and the highest on the Vikings.
Okay, cool. And then he won MVP this year. I would be remiss not to say him and think I'm glancing real quick in the Bills roster, but Josh Allen.
Josh Allen had a 98 overall, which is the highest of the Bills.
I'll go to my Giants, and Dexter Lawrence is the highest-rated player on the Giants.
With a 96 overall, Dexter Lawrence is the highest-rated player on the Giants.
I was thinking he had to be the Giant.
It wasn't Pinnock?
No, it was not
What?
Jason Pinnock.
It's crazy.
He was on my board, but I would think T.J. Watt is the highest-rated Steeler.
TJ Watt is the highest-rated Steeler with a 97 overall. You are back on the clock.
Nice.
One guy pop in. I would guess on the 49ers, Nick Bosa is the highest.
That is a great guess. Nick Bosa is rated 96 overall, but Trent
Williams.
is rated 99
Still
overall.
really good, huh?
Yeah.
That is really good.
Old man still plays a little bit.
He
Crazy.
good.
He good.
All right, Panic, you're on the clock.
Okay, I'll go to the Miami Dolphins, and this is the end of the year, huh? Give me Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill with a 96 is the highest-rated Dolphin.
That was the guy I
So-
just thought of a little bit, and I was like,
I am going to go to my Colts, and if Quentin Nelson's not the highest, I'll be shocked. So Quentin Nelson
With a 92 feels low for him, but that is still the highest on the Colts.
shows the state of the Indianapolis Colts currently. Okay, and then let's go. Oh gosh, man, this is. Let's go to the Bucks. I feel like Mike Evans has to be the highest on the Bucks.
Oh no, you're wrong, Dalt.
You are incorrect.
Really?
on
Can
that
I
one.
steal it?
No, sure, if you want to take
If you're
it.
confident.
It's Tristan Wirfs.
It is Tristan
Okay.
Wirfs
Oh.
with a 96 overall.
Okay.
Panic, you're just going as long as you
Yeah.
can.
All right,
here.
let me go on a run here. Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley is the highest-rated Eagle, tied with Lane Johnson.
Lane
Okay.
Johnson's that high. Another
Clock
30 seconds.
restarts.
Yeah, I was worried about one of the linemen taking him. All right, so
They're
Commanders.
both 98 overall.
Commanders, Scary Terry, maybe, not a guess. You know, I will say that somewhat confidently. Scary Terry McLaurin for the Washington Commanders.
Scary Terry with a 94 is the highest-rated
Nice.
commander.
Yeah.
Keep it going,
Keep it
baby.
cooking, keep it cooking.
Dallas
just
Cowboys. All right. Micah Parsons or CeeDee Lamb.
That's what I was debating.
I am going to go Micah Parsons over CeeDee Lamb.
With a 98 overall, Micah Parsons is correct.
All right,
Nice, Panic. Keep
we got
cooking.
everybody in the East. How about we go back to the NFC North? It's either DJ Moore or Jalen Johnson. I don't think Madden knows ball like that. No, though knows ball like that. Give me DJ Moore over Johnson of the Chicago Bears?
The Chicago Bears is Jalen Johnson
They
with
do know
89 overall.
They do know 89. DJ Moore's better than that.
I don't know what to tell you, bud.
I mean,
Good round.
Jalen Johnson's better than an 89 too. Thank you.
Good round. Good round. Good
Sauce
start.
Gardner.
Did none of us take Justin Jefferson? Is there a
I
difference?
took him.
Number one for the Jets.
The number one for the Jets is Sauce.
He was bad, though.
The other high-rated players that you guys didn't mention.
Surtain for the Broncos was when I was debating.
Surtain was a 97 overall. Jamar Chase is the top Bengal.
Him and Burrow, scary.
Travis Kelce is the top Chief. Jesse Bates is the top Falcon.
Wow.
Amon-Ra and Penei Sewell are tied for the top Lion.
Herbert for the Chargers? Who was that Charger? I'm really, that's the other
Charger,
one.
it's a tie between Derwin James and Rashawn Slater.
Neither Herbert. Okay. Yeah. Right on.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's others, but we're not going to go through all of them now. Great round by Justin Panic there. At the end of the first round, you are up 7-3 to 2.
All right. You have Dale's number.
Hey, that means I'm going to win the video, right? Because didn't Dale win a lot?
No, well, he won, but he also died. Okay,
Jeez,
on to
bro.
the next.
Okay, so this next round, there's 9 players that we have listed here. I'm going to give you an over-under for each of them for their 40 time. You are going to tell me whether their actual 40 time was higher or lower than the time I give you.
Remember we did a video and you fucked up what a 40 time was?
I always
You said-
forget.
I think you said Saquon ran in the threes, and I'm like, well, no one ran better than a 4.2, basically.
Physically impossible, but that's fun
That was one of my
anyways.
favorite, I think, trivia moments ever.
Our first one, the recently retired Derek Carr. Did he run
No way.
over or under a 4.75?
Now, in this context, is over better or over?
Over
is
is a
worse?
higher number, under is a lower number.
So over would be a
A
worse.
worse number.
Like a
yes.
4.8,
We're
and
gonna
under is a
keep it
4.6.
Nice and simple mathematically. 5 is greater than 4 is greater than 3.
I'm totally comfortable with those rules. Just had to know what I'm picking.
100%.
I love a good clarification. I have no problem with that. Dalton, what'd you take?
I took the over.
Okay, Pennick.
I've seen that man move.
Under.
Really?
4.75 is slow.
I went over.
Pennick, you are the only one
Really?
who's coming away with the points. He ran a 4.69.
Yeah.
No way.
I was like, he can move a little.
Like,
Yeah.
but like
But-
Baker and I think Darnold's
I didn't know if that's
faster
just
than Carr.
smart moving
Maybe
or
he tried harder. I don't know.
Maybe he trained because Darnold ran like a 4.8.
Also, I mean, Carr, long time ago. He ran that 40 a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is going to be Trent Williams. Did he run over or under a 4.85 40?
I'm just going pure instinct.
I like the guys that he listed here because it's like, would you know Trent Williams off the top of your head?
for his 40.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in the combine 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's go the other way now. Beebs, what did you say?
I said the under this time.
Under? Panic?
I said under again.
Under again.
I went 4.85. Like if O lineman runs a sub 5, that's very impressive. 4.85 is very, very freaky.
Trent Williams ran a 4.81
Whoa,
40-yard
crazy.
dash, so
Boom.
he is under.
Wow. You are so
I
bad
figured.
with
I figured
50-50s.
relative to his position, he must have a good
Yeah,
time.
especially, I mean, a guard, maybe. But
It
he's
is
a tackle.
a true shot in the dark, to be fair.
No.
But
no,
this
there's
is why it's a
reasoning.
fun game. It's a 50-50, baby.
Oh, and you know what's kind of crazy?
And
That
you're
I'm
very
struggling
bad.
at 50-50s.
You're
You
very
are
bad
bad at
50-50s.
those. Alrighty, our third player, Cooper Kupp, the wide receiver. Did he run over or under a 4.60 40-yard dash? Cooper Kupp out of Eastern Washington.
Yep. Redfield. Oh, gosh.
Redfield.
Yeah, the turf's red.
Yeah. That's the correct response to a red field. Ugh.
Ugh, no.
After Boise got popular, a bunch of people were like, let's do this.
We can do color fields too.
All right, Panic,
I want to look that up.
I want to hear yours.
I went over.
Over a 4.6. Dalton, what do you got?
It was a known thing that he ran slow for what he was supposed to. I put over, and I'm hoping it was like a 4.62.
Okay.
I also did over.
Everybody got points on there. Dalton, you deserve a bonus point for getting it right on the dot. It
You know
was
what?
at 4.62, but I won't give it to you.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to give it to you.
Thanks.
Dalton doesn't
It's not
typically-
Tom Thibodeau didn't deserve to get fired. It happened.
The next player, maybe not my favorite player in the NFL, Me and Dalton have had this conversation a million times.
Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson. Did he run above or below a 4.50 40-yard dash?
It's your favorite player, Lucas, for a reason.
Oh,
so
yeah.
good. And, of course, he has a shoulder injury now. He's following Luck's footsteps.
I'm going to flip first.
You flip first.
Under. He's very fast.
Alrighty, Dalton.
That was his big thing, Combine Warrior. He ran a 4.43, I think, under.
Beebs.
I said under.
You all
I know
got
him
2
as
points
fast.
on that. He is super duper fast.
What do you end up running?
I've made up no ground.
4.43 40-yard dash.
I've nailed the last 2 40s on the head.
You get this next one right too, and I will actually give you the extra point.
Yeah.
But you'd be a psycho to know Will Fuller's 40-yard dash off the top of your head.
That's awesome.
Is it over or under a 4.3?
Will Fuller. That's a fun name. He was like Deshaun Jackson light, the way they used him.
Yeah.
He would explode, but he also get banged up.
Yes.
Deshaun Jackson.
This
yards per reception, always high.
This is a hope and a prayer answer.
Games played per season, always low. Will Fuller, ladies and gentlemen.
Beebs, what do you got?
I said over because that's real fast.
That is real fast. Panic, what do you got?
I said under because I want to live dangerously.
I respect it.
Yeah,
Well-
I think it's so close. I think he ran a 4.33, but I put over.
So close to the bonus point. The correct answer is a 4.32.
Oh, wow.
40-yard dash.
Damn.
Our next one, on a little bit of another side of the spectrum here, we've got Quinnen Williams.
Okay.
Did he run above or below a 4.8 40-yard dash?
Oh, so I remember it. This was a big thing when he was at the Combine because he's an athlete. And also, the bless me, thank me. That great, one of my favorite clips ever.
The dedication and different character things. Listen, thank you that I got here. So
4.80 is the line. Beebs is on a heater.
Beebs is on.
Everything but Derek Carr has been right.
I was very close to the shirt that you're wearing today, Lucas. Now, people can't see it, but it was our holiday party shirt. Glad I didn't
nice
because
color.
It wouldn't work with the green screen.
I'm doing 3 videos.
Oh,
in front of
shit.
this green
You want me to
screen today.
compete later, but now I don't know if I can.
Oh, stop it. Like, we don't have a bunch of shirts in this office. Dalton, would you like to
in
flip
the
first?
same room. Yeah, this is like a real stumper. I put under. I was hoping he ran a 4.75, but
Panic, what do you got?
Over. He's a nose tackle.
he's an athlete.
He is a nose tackle and he is an athlite. Which one of you is correct?
Yeah.
I went under.
All right, the heater has ended. Quinnen
Fuck.
Williams ran a 4.83
Bang.
40-yard dash. He's a big boy.
I know, and that's a fast number.
That's a really good 40-yard dash
Yeah.
for Quinnen Williams. What's his listed weight? Let's find out.
But I don't know that.
He is listed at 303 pounds, which is I don't
I thought he'd be bigger.
Nah. He's a smaller, like, he's an one tech.
Smaller nose tackle.
He didn't play, well.
I guess he's not technically
He's
a
not a
nose
nose
tackle.
tackle.
He's not a nose tackle.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, I disagree. He plays more inside the gap,
Yeah.
inside the shoulder of a guard or center.
Alrighty, our next one is Tyler Lockett. Did he run over or under a 4.45 40-yard dash?
You could have told me that Tyler Lockett ran his combine like 15 years ago, and I believe you. But also like 7 years ago.
All right, Dalt, what do you got?
I put over. I don't think he's that fast. 4.51 out of the Kansas State.
I also put over. I also don't think he's that fast.
I said under.
BBD, you are correct.
Wow.
Tyler Lockett ran a 4.40.
You know,
40-yard dash.
and it's funny, that's where play speed versus test speed is way different because Tyler Lockett does not run a 4.4 on the field. Let me tell you, that boy glides
That's
not fast.
That's scout talking.
Yeah.
Second to last player, we've got David Montgomery. Did he
Capping.
run higher or lower than a 4.55 40-yard dash?
David Montgomery, I always think of him with the graphic on ESPN where they put like the 4 attributes and they compared him to basically the greatest running backs of all time.
It's
Have you ever
true.
seen that?
I don't know
it's
that
true.
one.
Oh, it's so
I
funny.
can pull it up.
While he was at Iowa State, it's hilarious.
It's because that's right.
David Montgomery has the feet of Saquon Barkley,
Yeah.
the vision of Le'Veon Bell,
Yep.
the strength of Ezekiel Elliott, and this last one I wouldn't qualify as best, athleticism of Sony Michel.
Oh,
That's just, it's funny that
this
one.
so came out in like 2018. Oh,
Everybody ready?
Good.
David Montgomery is one of my favorite players to watch in the NFL. I have over.
All righty.
I also put over at a 4.58, but
Everybody is correct. He ran a 4.63.
yeah.
All righty. Our last one,
Belichick.
Luke Kuechly. Did he run faster or slower than a 4.60? Ooh.
You've been doing great.
BBD. What?
You've been doing okay.
Not good. Been better nailing the times.
BBD's been doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm awesome. I said over.
You said over. Panic, what do you got?
This one, more than the others I've done, was based on nothing.
Under because it's the last one, and I don't want to disrespect Luke.
You're
Kuechly.
gaming the game. That's why I hate the 50-50s. I put under at a 4.57.
Dude, you're such an idiot. He ran a 4.58.
Ah,
But Panic and Dalton, you do get the 2 points on that one.
yeah.
That brings Panic, you won the round with 14 points.
Nice.
BBD, you had one less correct answer with 12. And then Dalton, one less than him. You're at 10.
Okay.
The overall scores, Panic, you're still in the lead with 21 points.
I'm in last.
BBD, you've got 14, and Dalton's got 13.
Gotta crush the multiple choice, it sounds like. Here we go.
The multiple choice, they are all going to be worth 3 points. So, a good opportunity to get back in it.
All right.
I'll tank 2 of them. You won't know which one I tank.
That's
good.
fun. Question 1. Who was the MVP of Super Bowl 31? A. Brett Favre. B. Antonio Freeman. C. Curtis Martin. Or D. Desmond Howard.
See, and Chase went hard with the Super Bowl number, not even the year. I think I know the year, but like that's 31.
He used the Roman numerals, actually, but I can't.
What a
If I said
sicko.
Super Bowl XXXI, that wouldn't come off as good, I don't think.
I mean, you could have.
I could have, but
Subtitles,
Panic,
XXXI.
Wait,
I
I'm
don't
doing
think would
math.
like that.
I mean, that's where a huge advantage would have gone to me.
Wait, I'm doing math.
Did you
I'm
write
ready.
something down already?
I'm ready.
Okay.
What math were you doing?
Did you write something down, Beebs? You're in ready
wrote
position.
something down.
Okay.
Everything is in relation to when the Giants win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
That's the only way I know any of them.
And I know
I know
those
what yours
numbers.
are Giants.
And-
Yes.
Super Bowl 21
And 25.
and 20. Alrighty. BBD, what do you got?
I don't know. I said A.
You said A for Brett Favre.
I said D on DEE to be clear.
D for Desmond Howard.
Yeah, it's Desmond Howard. He beat the Pats.
I don't know.
in the
I don't know
MVP.
any of them by numbers.
It is Desmond Howard. He returned a kickoff 99 yards for a touchdown. He is the only return specialist to ever win Super Bowl.
What the hell happened?
Sorry, I dropped my mark.
Okay.
If the Bears beat the Colts, probably Devin Hester gets that one. But
Opening kickoff.
They did
Yikes.
not.
It's cool.
the Packers beat the Patriots in that Super Bowl 35-21. Question 2. Who led all running backs in receiving yards in 2024? A. Devontae Chain. B. Alvin Kamara. C. Bijan Robinson. Or D. Breece Hall.
I have my answer, and I think I'm confident in it.
Alrighty, let's go the opposite direction. Dalton, who led the league in receiving yards?
Don't feel confident. I was leaning A or C, and I went with H-N.
Okay.
I also went with H-N.
I said B.
B. It's funny that B isn't for Bijan after A is for H.
Bijan or Breece.
Right? But the correct answer is A.
Okay.
He had 592 yards. B. Alvin Kamara was close with 543.
Which,
so
if
just
at least it was
missed.
If he
close.
played the whole year,
Yeah, he
he
didn't play
probably
the whole year.
he probably gets it.
That's why I did, because I have HN.
Yeah.
And I was like, I remember him missing.
Yeah.
And I was
But
like, no
Kamara
way,
missed-
that was number 1.
Kamara missed a couple
But
games.
also
But I don't
Yeah.
have him, so I didn't clock it.
The Dolphins just could not throw the ball down the field,
and
last
they couldn't
year.
run the ball.
And I
He
think
struggled running the ball, too.
yeah, they just tried to because they knew that they couldn't throw the ball down the field between the quarterbacks, and then even with Tua, they couldn't throw it.
Yeah.
They were efficient. They just couldn't throw it down the field.
Moving on to the third question. Of the following coaches, who has the most career regular season wins
Nice, Chase.
as an NFL head coach? A. Pete Carroll. B. John Harbaugh. C. Mike Tomlin. Or D. Sean Payton.
I don't know.
Might as well make a guess.
I have an answer.
Everybody's got something down. All right, Panic, you lead us off this time.
I said C.
Fuck.
Mike Tomlin.
I hate the way you're spelling it. Alrighty.
CEE.
Like CD.
Lamb.
Beebs?
I knew you were
I
gonna
said
do
C also.
it. The guy doesn't go under 500.
They don't have losing years. I remember a few big numbers.
Yeah. And he's coached since
It's been a while now.
2007.
So you also have C.
Yeah.
You are all correct. Mike Tomlin has 183 wins. Harbaugh's got
Second,
172. Peyton and Carroll are tied with 170.
Frick yeah.
Well, they're all right there.
Frick yeah,
We know ball.
indeed. Alrighty, question 4. Which of the following players did not play for the Tennessee Titans?
I love this. This is huge.
A. Andre Johnson. B. Adrian Peterson. C. LeGarrette Blount. D. Jamal Adams.
I feel like I narrowed it down to the right two guys. but-
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Everybody flip it one time.
We all have C.
You all have C, and you are all correct.
I've made up no ground.
LeGarrette Blount did sign there as an undrafted free agent, but he never
Never played.
played a regular
Wow, that's
season.
a
Wow.
fun fact.
That's not what I was worried about getting crossed up on at all.
Alrighty, moving on to question 5. Who led the NFL in passing yards in 2016?
Okay.
A. Phillip Rivers. B. Drew Brees. C. Andy Dalton. D. Matt Ryan.
Okay. Using context clues.
Did I give you context clues?
No,
there?
off
Okay.
of the question.
I was going to say, I kept that one pretty
No,
fucking
no.
right here, baby.
No, the question.
This is where we live.
Context clues. I was thinking like SAT prep. Like you have to read through the question. Use the clues within the question.
All right, I'm throwing this question.
You're throwing the question. It's a 25% chance.
You could still get it right.
I'm
Dalton.
throwing it.
What context clues did you use,
Well-
and where did it bring you?
2016, Matt Ryan won the MVP. Doesn't mean he threw for the most yards, but I didn't have a lean outside of that, so I put Matt Ryan.
The logic is there.
I said A, and I forgot who it was. Phillip Rivers.
I read it to you 3 times, but A is Phillip Rivers. Good job. BBD, who you got?
With the same context clues, I said D.
Oh, I like how you spelled D.
Thanks.
You guys are correct that Matt Ryan won MVP that year,
He was efficient. He didn't
but
throw
he
yards.
did not lead the league in passing yards. That was just like most years in the 2010s.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
Okay.
I don't know. I just assumed he was washed.
Fun fact.
No, he's got the
Disrespectful.
he's got the most.
He was mostly not
I'm
washed.
glad I
Yeah.
tossed that question.
Drew Brees, that was the last time he led the league in passing yards, but
Lots
he
of 5,000
did have
yards.
5,208 yards, which is a ridiculous amount of yards.
I don't think that broke his record from 2011, though.
It didn't,
That's just
but
because they didn't give us a shot.
it's still
ball.
really good. Question 6, of the following wide receivers, who has the most career receiving touchdowns? A. DeAndre Hopkins. B. Tyreek Hill. C. Reggie Wayne. Or D. Travis Kelce.
Wide receiver is interesting, Chase.
He did say of the following wide receivers and then list a tight
Travis
end.
Kelce.
Of the following pass catchers.
Yeah. Get fucked, intern Chase. We got your ass. Boom.
What a fool.
What a fool.
I also may or may not be tossing this question.
If you really want to toss it, don't put an answer down.
It's not in the spirit.
Maybe
Leave
it
it
seems like
blank.
you're writing more than just one letter.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried because you have to report it to me. And whenever you're ready, tell me what you got.
I wrote B as in B.
B as in B for Tyreek Hill.
I meant to put Tyreek Hill, but I put A.
Do you want it to be B for Tyreek Hill?
I kind of would.
Okay, I'll give you B for Tyreek Hill. And then Dalton?
Reggie Wayne's low-key low, so I went with D, Travis Kelce.
D for Travis Kelce. Funny, you would have been correct if you stuck with A, DeAndre
Really?
Hopkins.
Isn't that funny?
He's got 83 touchdowns.
I
Tyreek
thought he
Hill and
stunk.
Reggie Wayne each have 82, and Travis Kelce's got 77.
Wow.
Nobody gets any points there. You played yourself.
I told you I tossed it.
You're ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. Good for you, though.
What's the score update heading into the final question?
Heading into the final question, you are still in first place with 33 points. Dalton is behind you with 25 points, and then BBD has 20 points.
So I gave you an opportunity. I tossed 2 questions.
You did. Very good. Very good.
Alrighty, the final question. How many times has a scorigami occurred in the Super Bowl? For those who don't know, scorigami is the first time a combination of scores has ever appeared in an NFL game. So, for instance, if there was a score of 99 to 98 in a Super Bowl, that's never happened before. That would be scorigami. The options: A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5. It was
Well-
like D, 17. No, D is 5.
See, what would have been great was I
Dalton, if you get this right, there's a bonus question where you could potentially tie.
What do you mean there's a bonus question?
If you
Oh, the rules are changing in a football video and you don't like it? No way!
Well, he's got to get it right first, just because you are within striking distance.
Okay.
Hey, you've outplayed me, so.
I wrote down B, 3 for Dale.
3 for Dale. BBD, who do you got?
B.
B for BBD.
I went with A because I can only think of one off the top of my head.
BBD and Pennick, you are correct.
Yes!
It has happened 3 times.
Dale!
What was the trivia
The
question?
bonus question was going to be, what team played in all 3 of the Scorigami Super Bowls?
49ers.
The Denver
Oh, okay.
Broncos.
That's not the one. then.
Wrong!
Yeah.
The final scores. Pennick, you came away with the overall victory with 36 total
Nicely
points.
done.
Dalton had 25, and BBD had 23. Good work, everybody.
Good shit, Panic.
Thank you, Lucas. And thank
Very
you to
good.
everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this version of this Gauntlet. It's been a while since you've seen it. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Peace.
Gauntlet.